Ich bin jetzt hier mit Ken Stott, aus dem Hobbit bekannt als Balin. So thank you for taking the time. And this is your first convention ever, so we're kind of surprised.
It's the first ever. It's the first ever convention. I don't normally do film. I haven't done films that that have been convention films, if you know what I mean. So, when I was asked to do this, I thought, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do, because I thought it would be a little bit like a commodity, and I thought it would be very cold, the atmosphere. But of course, I was so wrong. I was so wrong. The opposite is, it is so. Everybody's been so sweet and so adorable. I've had a great time doing it, and I can't wait for the next one. Yeah.
You said you haven't been doing like convention-like movies, but what
No.
you've been doing a lot is also narrating things because of your very, very great voice.
Ah, thank you.
And I was kind of wondering whether that was the reason why you are doing all the exposition in the films.
I think it became that because, this film, there was no script when we arrived. We didn't have a script. We began with nothing, really. We had the bare skeleton of the story, which, meandered along as the weeks and months went on. And the characters are there. What we see on screen is the product of actor and writer working together, not sitting down for long discussions about it. Although we did have some, not many, surprisingly few. But it evolved in the way that it did because I think they thought, oh, I like that voice. That voice is very good. Let's get more of that. That's how it evolved.
Were the other dwarf actors kind of happy that you had to memorize all the exposition? So.
No, I think they were fine. They were far too busy with doing sword fighting. I, on the other hand, did a lot less because I'm not able to do as much as people like Jed Brophy, for example. He's actually 87, but in fact he looks like 22. I didn't mean that, really. Jed, I didn't mean that. Sorry,
Okay.
Jed. I'm sorry.
We don't have to cut that. So the character and how they were portrayed that evolved from the discussions. Have you been into the Tolkien books? Have you read them before? Have you kind of felt the character?
Yes, I read The Hobbit when you should read The Hobbit, which is around about the age of 11, 10, 11.
12 in my case, but pretty close.
Pretty bad. Well, see, girls. I was going to say girls are usually older earlier. That goes against what I just said, isn't it?
Yeah.
But no, really. What I read it round about the right age. My father was a teacher. He was an English teacher. So it was literature, and I didn't read Lord of the Rings. He said, "Don't read Lord of the Rings. Read The Hobbit. It's smaller. You'll be finished quite soon. You'll get everything you need from The Hobbit. Then you can move on to Dostoevsky."
From The Hobbit to Dostoevsky. Yeah. But you also...
And back again.
And back again from Dostoevsky. But your character is also one of those that kind of tie the trilogies together, like Glóin, who's in both ones, but you're also in the Lord of the Rings trilogy, but only dead.
Dead, yes, yeah. That was a very easy part to play.
Mm-hmm. Could we look forward to a special edition, like remastered, where your ghost appears?
Don't say it, because it'll go into the ether, and Pete's probably listening in somewhere,
Yeah, I'm also wondering what's he going to do next. He did the Lord of the Rings, he did the Hobbit, now he...
Who knows? Who knows? What am I going to do next? I hadn't a clue. What I will be doing is a thriller 8-part series for BBC, working with alongside Jimmy Nesbitt. And we'll be doing a show called Eden, a film series called Eden for the BBC.
And how's that going to be? Going back from of course, before The Hobbit, you had the career with non-convention-ish, let's put it like that, films and things, and now you're going back to the BBC.
I know, it'll be a lonely life, won't it? But when I'll be back, there'll be another convention, won't there?
Yeah, probably. I guess so. For years and years to come.
I hope to be going to the next one.
Yeah. And if nothing works out, you can do like kind of the life of Balin, King of Moria.
Yes, I can always do that. Yes.
Wir waren bis zum Schluss auf der